Welcome everybody. Today we are going to see how to detect land cover change of two classified images. So at first I'm going to import my data. One is of 2015, another is from 2021. And I did my classification in Google Earth Engine. That's why you see 02. Okay, don't worry, go to properties and give me a second. Okay, then click on what? Yeah, you can see single band, no, unique values. Okay, then classify, apply, just change the colors. This one is actually change color. What? Okay, and this one is actually vegetation. Change color. Okay. Yep, and the red one, it's okay. It's built up area. Now you can also change the level. You can see 0. I'm not going to remove that 0 because it's important for keep the track which one is 0 or 0 belongs to which class. So 0 is water. Then 1 is vegetation, just V, and last one is built up area B. Okay, apply. Same thing is applicable for this one. Go to properties. Okay, unique, classify, it's water, and this one is vegetation, and it's built up area. For convenience, I didn't include more than 3 classes, because if you are going to deal with more than 3 or 4 classes, it's going to take huge time. So that's why I'm not going to use more than 3 classes. Okay, just for the convenience of demonstration purpose. So now you can see we have same number of classes, 3, and you can see already from here that vegetation. Oh, here we didn't change color. Change color. I don't need to do that because you can just copy that style, copy style and paste in 2015. Paste style. Okay, don't have to do that manually. Zoom to there. Now you can see in 2015 these red zones are built up area, but if we now see 2021, you can see huge change. And in 2016 we are able to even detect that road. You see this red line is actually road, and here you can also see a road, and there's a bridge. We are able to detect that as well in 2021, but in 2015 we are not able to detect this road clearly. Actually, here you can see there's a bit of missing. It's because land use pixel resolution is not that high to cover all those small areas, because these were a bit covered by vegetation. That's why it was not easy. Okay, now our task is to calculate change. But before calculating change, you need to change the projection system, because right now it's in WGS 1984. If you go to information, you'll see that. Yeah, you can see degrees, unit 7 degrees, CRS is WGS 84. So you need to reproject it. So reproject raster. You can either go from here or just go to raster and projections, wrap, reproject. Okay. At first, let's say 21. You can see we have two layers. Reproject 21. Source is WGS84 and target is UTM 45. Now, if you don't know UTM zone, it's pretty easy. You can search in Google or go to what Google Earth Pro and navigate to tools, then options, and check that universal transverse marketer. Okay, and apply. Okay, then you will see you will have that UTM grading, and you can right here you can say Bangladesh lies in between two UTM zones 45 and 46. My study area is in this portion, so my UTM zone is 45. So you can also find that out for your own. It's 45 in as it's in north side. Okay, now back to our QGIS. Is there anything else we need to do? I think no. You can also change save it in a folder. I'm not going to save it in a folder, just temporary folder. Run it, close. Yeah, reprojected. Just rename it. Rename, where is that? Yeah, and 2021 reprojected. Okay. Then again 2015 source 84 output 45. Run it, close it. It's 2015 reprojected. Okay, that's it. Now we are going to see how to calculate change. We don't need this previous two, just remove them. Remove layer. Oh, again you need to do that classifying. Go to symbology, single classify. I don't care about color right now because you know which one is what. Properties, yeah, classify, apply. That's it. Now to change classification, detect change, go to SCP plugin. If you haven't installed that yet, you go to plugins and install that. Okay, now click on SCP, then post processing, and click that land cover change. Here we have two options. One is select the reference class, another is new class. Reference class is our own the old one, that is 2015. Okay, and new is the newest one, that is 2011. And then click on this run, and it's now going to tell us where to save that, somewhere to save that. Just change in desktop, save it, and it's going to take some time to run that. You can see here semi-automatic classification plugin 0%. But our classification is done. Now we don't need those layers anymore. Yeah, just you can see now we have 9 different classes, 1 to 9. This unchanged is just redundant. We will delete that. So for three, we have 3 different classes. That's why we have 9. If you had 4 different classes, you will have 16 different classes. That is 4 is to 4. 4 multiplied by 4. Alright, now you will also have one classification report here. You say if we didn't reproject that into UTM system, you will have area in degree. That you can't actually interpret that data. Now you have cross class code 1, 2, 3, 4. That is just these things 1, 2, 3, 4. New class is our 2021 and reference class is our 2015. Now 0 means what? Here you see 0, 1, 2. 0 means our water body actually. Why is that? So 0 means water, 0 by 0. So in 2015 that area was 0, that is water. In 2021 it was also water, so there was no change in water. But in 2015, one means what? One means our vegetation, and vegetation turned into 0, that is water. And how much of that? It's around 3868 pixels, which is around this amount of area in meter square. Then you see 2 means our built up area. So in 2015 it was built up area. Now it's 0. I think it was due to our a bit of misclassification, because built up areas can hardly be changed into water unless it was a flooded season or event. Now you see it's really negligible amount of pixels, 708, and area is also very small. If you just divide that by 10 to the power 6 in kilometers square, you'll find that not very much. Okay, now 0 to 1, that is our 0 is our water, so water turned into vegetation. So that's how you interpret it. 1 to 1, that means vegetation to vegetation. 2 to 1, and you can see where is the highest change. Yeah, I think this one 2000. Oh, it's just built up to build up. The next one is 1 to 2, that is vegetation to built up area. Pixel size very high, area also very high. So that's it, and you will also have one Excel file associated with that. If we go to our desktop, you'll see here a change Excel file. Now if we open that, yeah, it's now a text file. Now to convert that into uh, data like numbers, you need to click on data, then text to column. Yeah, next, finish. Now you have, now you can, if you want that unit in meter square, you can just divide this column by 10 to the power 6. You'll find that in kilometer square. Okay, now let's go to attribute table, not attribute, symbology, and delete this one, just unchanged one, we don't need that. Now if you want further calculations, like you want to extract only let's say built up areas change or vegetation change, you need to transform this raster layer into vector layer. Otherwise you can't do that, because now you don't have polygons. Now to transform this raster to polygon, you go to raster and then what, conversions, polygonize raster to vector. Okay, so our change, then dn, name of the field to create dn, you can change that. I'm not gonna change that. Then run it. It's going to take some time because you have huge number of polygons. All right, our polygonize is done. Oh, sorry. Have different polygons for each of those different classes right here. Now we are going to do a little bit of further work. Go to properties. Then we need to categorize that symbology. Categorized by that dn value, that new field. And classify, you see those 9 classes. Just this one is redundant. Remove that. Apply. Okay. Nice. Let's uncheck those things. This 9 is actually built up areas. That was in 2015 it was built up area, and now still now in 2021 it's built up area. So we're going to say that we're going to change the legend 9, it's built up areas to built up areas. Apply. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that actually. Is that, yeah, report. So you see it's 2 to 2. This 9, number 9, that is built up to build up. Now 1 to 2, this 8. Number 8, previously it was vegetation, now it's built up area. So let's go to properties and change the level. It's vegetation to build up area. Right. Then this one 0 to 2. 0 was water. Number 6. Number 7 is 2 to 1. At first do 6. 0 to 2. Water to build up. It was vegetation to build up, and 7 is water to build up. I think you get the idea. That's how we need to do that for all of the classes. Now you see which areas now newly added as built up areas from vegetation. Quite huge change, I think, here. Huge change. Now let's see water bodies to built up area. Now you see water bodies to built up area. This is 2015 map. Now if I just drag that up here, yes, now water body, you see, if I just change that color, let's say this one. Okay. Now you can say that this color, what is this color? Cyan, I guess. The cyan color is the change from water to built up areas. This is vegetation. Vegetation to what? Built up areas. Okay. Let me just change the color ramp here because it's misleading. Alright, apply. Yes, now let's see. You see, this was previously all these areas. If I zoom a bit, previously this area was vegetation. Now in 2021 it's built up area. That's it. And it was previously built up, right now still built up. That's it. Okay. So I think you get the idea. That's how you need to do that for all other classes. And now you can export that as whatever you want. So that's it for now. I think you get the idea, and if you find this video helpful, comment in the comment section down below. So that's it for now. I hope I'll see you in my next video.